poisoning of the oceans, the complete and utter poisoning of the land through agrochemicals, and now they're poisoning the sky. And if you think that's not true, you only need to do a little bit of research and you'll find that fish reserves are, really under a lot of pressure. The biosphere is really being poisoned. These nasty entities that dictated this manifesto to Dr. John Dee in the 1500s that recommends the division of the planet into a so-called New World Order. And this was a phrase which was first used during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I. These nasty, evil, I suppose, demons, if you want to call them that, have taught the royals not to be compassionate for their families, not to be compassionate for their friends, not to bring up their children with love, but to stab and slash your way to power, kill no matter what it takes, take control. In actual fact, you can see in the manifesto that mankind, that's us, we are treated as an abomination. Humankind is an abomination. All living creatures on planet Earth is an abomination of creation. They believe, the royals believe, according to the information that was given to them in this special language called Enochian by Dr. John Dee, they believe that they are born to rule. The royals believe that they are separate to us, and we have this phrase that they have blue blood. The blue blood is actually a misinterpretation of a historical fact that some of the royals have blue urine. The most famous example would be King George, and there's a film made about him called The Madness of King George. And he had a disease called porphyria, and that was because generations and generations of inbreeding amongst the royals has caused their urine to turn blue. They also have androgen hormones in their brains at a much higher level than most ordinary people. Androgen hormones are pumped out by glands in the brain when you kill someone and you enjoy killing. So if you look at, say for example, the cousins of the Saxe-Coburg Gothas, which are the Romanovs, the Romanov Russian royal family, and Ivan the Terrible, who used to strangle animals for a laugh, and had raped girls and raped his servants, and just went on a serial killing spree, and he'd killed many people by the time he was about 25 years old. These androgen hormones are pumped out in glands in the brain. Not only that, but those glands are actually inherited by the children. So you have porphyria, which gives you blue urine. That's a genetic problem from the inbreeding. Then you have androgen hormones, which is centuries and generations of the royals sending thousands and thousands and millions of people off over the top, fight for king and country. Go over the top, you man. You're not fighting for Britain. It's Blackadder. All those centuries has led to their blood being different, through the hormones, through their urine being different. And that's all verifiable. I'm not making that up. It's not like I'm standing here saying the moon is made of cheese or anything like that. That's all verifiable stuff. Alright, so have I been going an hour yet?
Don't think so.
10 minutes.
Another 10 minutes? No, I've been going on about 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
How long is it before an hour's out, Kitty?
About 15 minutes, I reckon.
I've got another 15 minutes before an hour's up because they're changing their tapes then, you see. So they have a plan, and the plan is to actually destruct the biosphere and to kill all humankind. And people say, what? You know, how can you poison the planet when they, the royals, have to live here as well? They don't think like that. They have no compassion for animals, they have no compassion for people. What they've been taught secretly for 4.5 centuries now is that this is not reality. This is not reality. Reality exists in the spirit world, and in the spirit world they are the kings and the queens and the rulers and the royal dynasties in the spirit world. And these demons that dictated this manifesto for a whole new world order to Dr. John Dee in the 1500s actually say you kill everyone. It's nihilism, it's hedonism, it's nihilism to the nth degree. Kill everyone, jettison everybody's souls into the spirit world. And once they're in the spirit world, then you can really get to work with really enslaving people's souls. Now that, I know, sounds very strange, but when you look at Tibetan Buddhism, they believe in reincarnation. You've got lots of other cultures that believe in reincarnation. You've got lots of people nowadays who believe that they've lived before. Some of them are crazy, but some of them aren't crazy. And what I believe from all my research is that we all have thousands of lives, that we are a soul which is actually sort of held within this kind of body. And this body has a certain useful function for whatever, how many ever years. You could get hit by a car, you could die naturally, whatever, and you'll come back. And if it's not your time to die, you can fall out of a passenger jet at 30,000 feet and land in a Romanian forest and end up walking to the nearest campsite, knocking on somebody's door saying, "Excuse me, can I use your phone?" Because if it's not your time to die, you will not die. And that's what I think is really the cosmic plan. And the reason that they don't like the reality that we have with a beautiful planet, and we can experience relationships with each other, and we can enjoy all of the fruits of nature, is because that is really getting out into nature and bonding with animals and bonding with the biosphere. That actually takes you out of this terrible hydrocarbon, fake plastic kind of Blade Runner style world that they've created in order to actually keep you psychologically enslaved and physically enslaved, so that they can tax you and grind you down. So we'll have a break there. Okay? We'll have a break there. Any questions so far?
Chris, if that's the dark side, we've got to get to the light side.
Oh, we have, absolutely.
I mean, we're talking Darth Vader turning round, or...
Oh yeah, yeah. There is definitely a light side. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's definitely a light side.
What's happening?
Can I mean,
I'll get a tape for you, darling.
if everything's the one,
Yeah.
if everything is, if it's just the one, right? If you look at the yin and yang, and you've got the dark and the light, then
Well, the royals don't consider themselves to be at one with us.
I can understand. Fair enough. Yeah.
But aren't they planning to stay on the planet, or are they planning to eject themselves
Possibly.
onto another
But I
planet?
based thought you never sit on your own doorstep. And what's the point of destroying everything if you're going to still be there?
Well, they might be planning to emigrate to another planet.
They own a lot of
Are we talking
other
about the
countries.
Georgia Guidestones? Right.
Yeah,
The minimum amount of people, which is them,
yeah,
with enough just to serve their needs or whatever.
yeah, yeah, probably.
It's just that the
Yeah, I think that's probably